What's up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am back with a new All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 13, Episode 17 review. Last night was the season finale episode, and it was a pretty decent season finale. I feel like Miami's was 10 times better, but this was still a good season finale for Beverly Hills. So basically, I'm just going to run down the biggest things in the episode. So Kyle and Mauricio are just so separated. And I know that we know that they're separated, but at this point, they haven't physically said it out of their mouths. And everything about their interactions just say to me, more so than anything, that Kyle is over it. It's done. It's a wrap. I think Mauricio is living in a la-la land because he's so used to being able to do whatever he's already been doing that whatever's going on in their marriage is not a big change for him because he's been outside already doing him. But I think that he, at this point, is still kind of oblivious to Kyle's feelings and how serious she is and how much she's pulled away from him emotionally, because you can tell she just not into him no more. Like it's done. It's done. Like that physical attraction ain't there anymore. Even though he's a handsome man, she don't look at him the same. She's not into him. She's not physically into him. She's not emotionally into him. Like she is done. All right. She has gone elsewhere at this point. PK is still in London. I don't know why PK always over there in London, child, is giving me he got a boo thing over there. I keep on trying to tell Dorit through this camera screen, you better pop up on your husband, child. You better put a tracker on that phone, girl. Because what business you got to be gone 30 days at a time, 39 days at a time, and you ain't never there when I need you. But on the flip side of that, I can also understand why PK is always gone, because Dorit is exhausting. Dorit is I can't even talk. Annoying AF. Okay, she gets on my nerves, so I know she gets on PK nerves with all of the complaining that she does. But there's something there. Now, I think that the so-called burglary put a strain on their relationship, even though I think that it was staged. But okay. But yeah, they marriage is just meh to me as well. But Dorit, you better do some digging, because it seemed like you are being pushed to the side for somebody probably young and sparkly and new. I was so sad to hear that Sutton and Steve is no more. I think they were supposed to go on a third date and it didn't happen. I forgot what Sutton said, but he's out the picture. But the good thing about it is Sutton is back outside. She's getting her feet wet. She's learned some tools when it comes to dating. And it was just really good to see her out and about being flirty and having a good time. You know what I'm saying? And not holding herself back and letting loose. And it's good to see Sutton fully standing on her own now that her ex-husband isn't literally around the corner anymore to pick up any pieces for her. Now she literally has to stand on her own too and do what she needs to do for herself. But baby, when her and her daughter were going diamond shopping and she bought them $68,000 earrings like it was nothing, and it really honestly wasn't, because she made $250,000 a month in alimony from this man, plus all the other money that she got coming in from the show, her store, any endorsements, all the other. Oh God, I need Sutton's life. Could you imagine getting a quarter of $1 million a month? Oh, you wouldn't be able to tell me nothing, because I wouldn't personally be able to spend all of that in 1 month. Like, ow, I just hit my hand. But girl, Sutton is living the life. That's why I say F with a purpose. If you're going to lay down on your back and spread them wide and lay it low, make sure you are going to be having children or getting something out of it of a man of means. Okay? Child. Woo! And men, that goes for you too. If you're going up in her, make sure she got a cord. Because men out here now getting child support and alimony and all that type of stuff. So it's the white party. It's freaking awesome. The money that was spent on that, they spent like basically $500,000 on that party. It was just over the top extravagant. Like the SoFi Stadium was just so dope. And to see where Kyle and Mauricio went, have come from with the white party, how she was talking about when they first was throwing them, she was the one doing decorations herself, painting stuff and all type of stuff, to see that they can afford to now be able to drop $500,000 on a party. And it's nothing, because that's literally going to be a tax write-off for them at the end of the season. So shout out to them. Kyle and her daughters looked great. I love Kyle's outfit or whatever. But ain't it funny how whenever Mauricio is around, Morgan's not around, which goes to show you that that's not your best friend. Y'all not just best friends, because why your best friend ain't never around when your husband around? Okay. But Erica performs at the white party, and it cracks me up because Denise Rich is in there, and Denise is being so shady, talking about, oh my God, we got to watch her lip sync. I hope the cameras aren't up close. I still got a cold. I can't laugh like that. Denise had me cracking up. I was like, Denise, this needed to be you in that other scene, child. When you sober, you're clocked in, ma'am. Okay? And Denise looked really cute in her little high ponytail. But Erica's performance was cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't like really the fact that she's so thin, but you know, to each his own. But she did a good job. You know, it's typical performance that we've seen. Nothing really new. She was lip singing, as we all knew she was going to do. Then at the end, you know, they go over what each lady is up to now that the show has wrapped for the season. And we find out that Kyle and Dorit have not spoken to each other since December. Like, there is a burr between the two of them. And it's unfortunate, but girl, yeah, she got a lover and a homie now with Morgan. She don't need you. She got the best of both worlds on some Miley Cyrus type time. So, we then cut to a month later. You know, the cameras picked back up when the news report came out that Mauricio and Kyle were separating. So we see Kyle and Mauricio in the kitchen talking. It's like they're business partners at this point. They also show us the ladies talking about it and reacting, even though it was reenacting how they found out in the first place, because at that point it was already out there and they had to pick up the camera. So they had to pretend like they just saw it for the first time, which was stupid. But anywho, so a lot of the girls are shocked by the information, and Sutton especially is feeling like, so all season you knew what the tea was and you wasn't saying nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And that's not fair, because you're holding your story back, but everybody else is giving theirs. Like, you ain't no more special than nobody else. So everybody is, you know, like, wow, this is crazy. Oh, Mauricio, we find out, wanted to know who leaked the story to People magazine. Kyle was on Watch What Happens Live last night, and Andy asked her, did y'all ever find out who did it? She was like, no, I don't know. Girl, you leaked it. You leaked it. Girl, get out of here, Kyle. You leaked the dang on story. You did it. Okay. Crystal husband thinks that it was Morgan that leaked it. Morgan knew who leaked it. Yeah. The person she over there fingering every night leaked it. Yeah. Uh-huh. So Kyle calls Erica over to chit chat about everything that's going on, and acknowledges that Erica acknowledges the fact that when she was going through what she was going through with her divorce and the trial and all of that type of stuff, that Kyle was there for her, didn't question her, didn't switch up on her, and all of this type of stuff. But ain't it mighty funny that you're the same person who gets on Watch What Happens Live and tells Andy that you want him to eviscerate Kyle, and you want him to question her as hard as he questioned you when you were going through your stuff. See how these people be so fake? They so fake. And I have said this for the longest, that Fox Force 5, now they are friends for convenience. They're friends for convenience. They're not really true friends like Garcelle and Sutton. They're really true friends, Garcelle and Sutton. They clocking in and spending time with each other on a regular. They were just together having Sunday dinner at Garcelle's house. Like, this is the type of friendship that they have. Outside of filming, when do you see Kyle and Erica together? You don't. But yeah, Erica is fake. It's fake, because if she was such a good friend to you, then why you not being a good friend to her? But okay, whatever. Kyle says to her, you know, I need and want more from my marriage that I can't get. It's about us. It's not about anyone else. That's a lie. We've all heard rumblings and rumors throughout the years that Mauricio been out here doing him. And I think that Kyle turned a blind eye to it for years, and to the point where she couldn't get past it anymore. And with how close he was to Dorit last season, wasn't that last season or season before last, when she kissed his arm, and we all was looking like, well, what is going on here? Yeah, I think that he cheated on her, and this time she was like, enough is enough. And I think that they separated, and they've been separated. First of all, they've been separated. She started doing her too, that means AKA dating Morgan and pretending like they're just friends. Meanwhile, they're dating this whole time. And then it got to the point where almost a year had passed and nothing had changed between them. And that's when they decided to tell the world that they'd separated, but they've been separated. So then a week later, Kyle and Mauricio are in the kitchen talking, and Mauricio say, I'm just glad it's you that's out there having an affair this time, making a joke out of the situation. Cause you know, people are saying that at this point she's sleeping with Morgan. And Kyle was like, well, for once it's me. And he did one of these. Like, and that goes to show you that even though they separated, Mauricio's still in La La Land thinking that everything is sweet, and not realizing that Kyle don't see it for you no more. And that's why she's saying the slick stuff that she say now, because she don't care about how you feel or if it's going to start an argument. The girls come over, their daughters, they sit the girls down, and Kyle tells them, you know, we haven't talked about divorce yet. That's not on the table. She says they're going to take space and work on their stuff. Mind you, they've been taking space and they've been working on their stuff, child, but okay. Portia, the youngest, starts to cry because, you know, she's been in the house the longest with them, you know, here recently, and she's the baby of the family. The other girls get emotional too. Kyle consoles her daughter. Meanwhile, Mauricio tells her, what's wrong? What's wrong? Are you clocked in, Mauricio? What do you mean what's wrong? What? He'll get on my nerves. So Kyle in her confessional is upset, and she's saying, you know, I've come to realize that there is a big chance we're not going to end up together. And I think that that's true. They're not going to be together. It's a wrap. What that psychic said season 1 has come true. So the producer says, what are the issues that the two of you can't let go? And Kyle says, there were things that happened that made me lose my trust, and I wasn't able to recover from them. He cheated. I think it was the situation between Kathy and Rick and Mauricio and Kyle with all that stuff with the real estate stuff. I think it's been a lot of things. I think it was the situation when her best friend passed away and he wasn't really clocked in for her either. I think it played into the feud between her and Kathy and how he wasn't there for her. I think it was all of those things that have played a part in why she is done with him. Because if Kyle wasn't done with him, they would still be together and Mo would still be doing whatever he want to do. Because he's oblivious to what's going on. She's the one that has said, I'm done. Not him. You know what I'm saying? But that was the season finale of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I'm going to give the season finale episode, I'm going to give it a B+. It was very glitzy and entertaining, and it was heartfelt, you know. I just can't wait to see how real and true Kyle is going to be at this reunion. I can't wait to see what Kathy's going to say when she makes her return. I think we're going to see a lot more of Kathy next season, and I'm excited about that. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all thought about the reunion. Also, I want to let you guys know that this Saturday at 9 p.m., I will be going live on Ashley Silva's from Love and Marriage DC's YouTube channel and Instagram, along with her co-host Winter, to discuss this coming Saturday's episode of Love and Marriage DC. Make sure you guys tune in for that. I'll be on her channel. I posted the promo pic on my community tab, so make sure you guys check that out. And don't forget that this Saturday I'll also be dropping a mega Spill the Tea episode. I'm not going live this week because I have to test out my new internet stuff that I literally just got in the mail. So I'm gonna, test it out this week, and then prayfully, keep your fingers crossed. Next week we'll be going live for Spill the Tea episodes and for some reviews. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Bye, you guys.